Hello guys.
Action.
Hello guys, my name is Corey.
And my name is Zid.
And welcome to the world of Cyon.
The world of Cyon. Let's just break it down for you. What is the world of Cyon?
Of course. So the world of Cyon is a cyberpunk themed visual project which tells not only our stories but other individuals that we meet along the way.
Yeah, I mean, we've met quite a few different individuals throughout like the college experience and the university experience, and writing the story at the moment and going through the characters is the process that we're going through at the moment. And it's interesting how you can refer back to these kind of people and just the amazing personalities that you meet, man. The whole creative process is beautiful. But regarding the videos that we're trying to upload here, it's kind of just a way to bring up an open discussion about certain struggles, certain challenges. As creators, we hit plateaus and we hit blocks. So being able to openly talk about these topics on the YouTube platform is just something that I think is quite healthy.
100%.
So the topic of the conversation today is going to be the education system,
Right.
and where it could potentially be in the future. In 10, 20, 25, 30 years, might be pushing it.
Right.
But in particular, teaching and technology.
Okay.
Computing is becoming a much larger part of the curriculum. When I was in GCSEs, it was an option that you could pick. Now it's compulsory. So the way that is going, and how I ended up in college over here to rekindle that with you as well. We went to the same school, It was another step up going to study IT at Sir George Monoux College. Is it still called Sir George Monoux College?
I think it.
Yeah,
you know what?
yeah.
That's Sir George, is it?
Sir George Monoux College. It's a very, very nice name. Studying here and doing what we did, it's changed a lot from there, from what my younger brothers have been telling me in their GCSE stage. So that's why it's got me thinking, will teachers still be around, do you reckon? Are iPads or of the equivalent going to become a replacement for teachers because of how expensive it is how schools are getting less and less funding every year? That seems to be a common thing, and obviously stress is rising for teachers as well. I've got a cousin out in Canada, in Toronto, and she's been telling me how she went from a teaching assistant to a teacher in elementary school, and now she's a head teacher. Okay. And the way it's going, technology is becoming a much more integral part of the way they provide that education to the kids. iPads replacing teachers.
Yeah, that's true. That's very true.
What does that remove? You have something that you mentioned about a personal touch that a teacher has.
It goes back to what we briefly discussed about, like, despite the fact that we're going to have, well, if we do, like robots, it won't be like official robots, there'll be something quite similar they probably have somewhere else, where they just set up the system, educate the kids like that. I feel like those robots are just going to be there just for them to just spew out information. They're never going to have that human touch to it that could shape the future.
There's a curriculum, and it's like, this is an 85-page document for this month, set up by whichever company to teach kids, and there is no human involvement. There is no human involvement. Like my personal experience with Steve from this college, he helped me understand what I can actually get out of this course at IT. I wanted to do music. Family would not let me do it. He was happy enough to have my family come in, talk to my family and say that this is a pathway for him that could lead him into the industry in a stable job. I'm still working my way into that. We're getting there. But we're taking teachers' human interaction out of the equation. Even if it's just like on certain lectures or certain classes where it's taken out, the teacher is taken out the equation. That could have a huge impact on how the learning of that student progresses. I reckon it will be stunted. Because say for example, a kid comes up and there's the same background of me, Pakistani background, first generation born here, and wants to do something that the family isn't happy of. Steve came in and was like, it's okay, this is something that you are going to have to learn along with your son. A computer can't do that. Just a curriculum won't be able to do that.
It should never be used to replace any form of human life we have. You know what I mean? It should always be, it should be there to like nurture your growth.
Definitely.
Into what you
that's most of us are so proud of that too. You know what I mean? It's like, oh my, my kids are growing up out of elementary, nursery, all that kind of stuff, and they see them grow up.
100%. You know what I mean? That's how it should be. So it's a good topic. It's a good thought when people who do work in technology and they're thinking about, they think, you know what I mean, they see films, they see shows, they see like, the robots and flying cars and such, which is always a great concept. But, you know what I mean, we was briefly talking about the practicality of having this technology. Like, how can it actually help? What's like a more realistic approach to having technology within education that genuinely helps and is not used as as a replacement, because it's like we just said, it's never going to change how a human touches a human. You know what I mean? That's always going to be the same.
That's very true.
You know what I mean? So it's always, so they should always look at both sides, like as we do. You know what I mean? Like, what is the pros? What is the cons? And whatever cons, just try as best as we can to eliminate it, so that we can embrace technology. Because I love technology. You know what I mean? I love technology. I love social media there, but we also, being on it so much, we understand the pros and the cons of it. How to balance our life with it. You know what I mean? Because, you know, one or the other, we can be taken in by both of them. You know
my younger brothers can't get away from their iPads to the computer.
Yeah, that's my nephew. My nephew's that's it. He's playing games and he's on the laptop at the same time. He has his headphones on. I'm just looking at him, I was like, what you doing? On Christmas Day, he was doing the same thing. So his dad had to tell him to stop that.
We're that split generation. We grew up with the technology where it was at its infancy. Yeah. But we also understand that there should be a cutoff point with your technology and then your socializing time, your family time, your education, not just constantly looking at a screen. But then when that's implemented into when it's normalized into an education environment, that could cause problems in society, I reckon. But I've got to talk about the positive side of things in college again. Like, the teachers here have brought so much positivity to what was sort of a dark time where I wasn't sure where I was going with my education. And again, not just Steve, there were several other teachers that come along and was like, look, we can help you, but we need to be able to speak to you. You need to speak to us. And again, taking that out of the equation will have a much more negative impact. I personally think it will have a negative impact on just the progression of the kids learning, the teenagers learning.
We should all be very mindful of what's going in, you know what I mean, how things are taught, and then just have that discussion. I feel like as long as you have that discussion, it's totally fine. It means that, okay, it's already been talked about. People are already thinking about it, you know what I mean?
So it's good to have the discussion.
Of course. Even like when we're having it now, you know what I mean? Something may not happen now, it might happen in the future. So that's fine. So, you know what I mean, just to have it now, and encourage other people to have that same conversation is always very enlightening, and just makes you think about teachers in a different way. You know
Definitely. Growing up, there was always those teachers that you didn't get on with, but most of them did have, literally 99% of them did have really good intentions. You just did not get on with them. different ideas.
Or you just wanted to go home.
Exactly.
You just wanted to go home, you know what I mean? But it's just the mindset. You get a shift in mindset, you know what I mean? We talked about this many times, just shift the mindset, just balancing our life, you know what I mean? Everybody has many things that's going on. So that's why it's always most important that you find that one teacher that can actually change everything, you know what I mean? Because you never know, somebody can always be going through something you don't even know. But if that person actually takes the time out, and then actually, you know what I mean, actually gets through to that person, things change so drastically. You know what I mean? We've seen it.
It's speaking out about what's on your mind, what you want to express, and having the right people around you to receive that.
100%.
Like myself and you did. To wrap this video up, I just want to go over the basic principle of this little short clip. We're creating the world of Cyon, which is a comic book idea of our characters that we've created, and we're starting off from the foundations of the education experience, what we went through, and we've implemented that into these characters. Before we came here, we went to the University of Hertfordshire, where we both graduated, and we managed to get some video shots over there, and the idea is to speak to some lecturers there to get some insight of the industry, of the music industry, to get the idea of where we were at the college experience, how that helped us develop and to grow to be who we are now. Because no doubt, although it was just 2 years, for some people it might be 3, for some people it might be 4, however long it is, it will help you develop you as a person, so long as you are receiving and you are expressing. I reckon anyway. I might be completely wrong.
No, I'm completely back here. Oh no, 100%. I totally agree with that there. Call it?
Let's call it. And that is the World of Cyon discussion video. So I guess this is just us signing off now, really.
Yeah.
This was just a fun project to do. Very professional, felt very professional anyway. Like, you know, going through the correct protocols of filming on like a private land. Yeah, man, no, this was fun. Just speaking about all these, well, going back in memory lane and thinking about all the important tutors in my life anyway.
Yeah.
And what kind of impact they had. Oh man, that was just nice. It's good to think back to these things. It's been a while, and the education system has just kind of had its ups and downs and everything. And just going through this video, it's like I can see where we can go forward with the world of Cyon and how the education system may have affected our characters in the story. Do you know what I mean?
Of course.
It's a building process. So this is kind of important in a way. Is fun to do as well.
Yeah, of course. That's why we wouldn't be doing this if it wasn't fun for us.
Yeah.
If it wasn't inspiring, and there's just so much more content to come on to the world of Cyon. So that's definitely something you guys need to be looking out for. Also, Sid's got his channel. Want to tell them about your channel as well?
Ethereal Studios.
There we go.
So I'm doing like very short clips and putting my own kind of music to it, using my DJI Mavic Air, using the Canon camera as well. I've got some Canada footage coming up soon. And a couple of playthroughs through some of the songs that I've learnt on guitar. So it's like it's a long journey. There's like gear reviews and stuff like that happening in the future as well. So I'm just kind of building it up at the moment, like we are with the world of Cyon.
Of course.
So if you've got your own stuff going on too, actually, so why don't I grab this and I
grab this. So if you guys subscribe to my channel, Corey X, what that is me as an artist, me as a producer. It's just gonna be me playing the keyboard, me creating all different types of production and
like musical stuff, man.
Music, everything's just very musical. You know, me, very creative. And yeah, that's gonna be coming up. I'll be doing it a lot more consistently. Wow.
Consistentness.
Wow.
It's
consistently.
Right.
Yeah, doing more consistently there. So that's really cool. I'm definitely looking forward to that. I'm just looking forward to getting into the routine of everything, like as we were doing with the world of Cyon, do it for my page, help out Sid if he needs help, and really waiting forward to everything just to come together. You know, we started off strong with 2020 and we're going to finish the same way.
Definitely. Yep. So I guess that's us done for this video, and if you like what you saw, man, just give us a like and a subscribe and check out our own channels as well. Peace.